You see, we're getting through this thing, but there's just a very slow but sure process that we're going to be going through, and Mars in Cancer. So by February 24th at 17 degrees, it goes direct and it starts to move forward back in out of Cancer. It has to take a while to do that now. It takes a whole month in March to get through Cancer. Meanwhile, it's going through another trine to Saturn and Neptune, and even I think yeah, the North Node. And let's see, Venus. No, Venus is in Aries. Venus is in Aries is going to go backwards by March beginning. We're already in the retrograde shadow right now, so it's important to look at our love lives. There's a very spiritually cleansing thing happening with that polar opposite that Mars is right now is in Cancer, and it's kind of debilitated. It's rather it's an it's very bad place for Mars. But anyway, we're trying to heal though. It's not that nothing good can come out of it. It's really actually a very tear the band-aid off. Why don't you please? Because of the smothering kind of mothering. Now that Jupiter is moving forward, and also Uranus. See, there's planets that are moving forward now. We're going to have Mars that's going to move forward finally in February. That's the big thing. Maybe call some people. See, the thing I wanted to talk about, if this doesn't cut out on me, I am I'm unable to reach out to people that are trying to reach out to me. I am apologizing now because I'm going through something that is first of all, I've been drained, and it's a very draining time for the organism itself, the part of the Aries, which is your nervous system, your first responders, the the babies of the bunch is just I was gonna say crying babies, but no, they're the ones who dare just act on with spontaneous emotion and ask questions later because uh, then the question is, well, why are you treating me that way with reactive abuse? I guess so, and that's just give that time, and the divine takes care of the rest. You are the divine timing if you're an Aries. It's a spontaneous act. We're not waiting for life to happen, babes. It's happening now. Getting back to the woman, Venus and Aries right now. See, what's going to be happening is I think it's going to square Mars, which this is later on. See, there's a big but, especially nowadays. It's like, no, we need to be here for ourselves. We know that there's a troubled society and they need a hero and all this stuff. But see, I'm the Aries. I'm just saying that's the part of the organism. See, everybody has that part. Everybody's been fucked with that as far as that. It's misunderstood. Your confidence and the way that you do first respond with your emotions and even cry and be emotional even. Very important to let your more intelligence guidance system take you along, and that's your emotions. Your mind cannot do it. And your mind is supposed to kind of obey and say, okay, do you see what happened there? Yeah, that was effective. Keep yelling and screaming once more time, you know what I mean? And make sure you're being legible. See, if they stop at just an emotion, that's not a human society. They're treating you poorly. What are you supposed to do? Start getting braille? You're upset. In fact, you're brought to the brink and backed against the wall. You're blowing up, and now you're trying to voice something, and they're just looking at the way that you're crying, and that you're not very composed.